I just got approved for the Capital on Tap business credit card. And in this video, I want to share with you steps that you can take to also get approved. And we'll do a quick review of the card and show you some behind the scenes features as well. All right, first, let me do a quick overview of this card. This is a newer card that, even though the company's been around for a while, this product itself is pretty new. And like a lot of these financial tech, these fintech companies, it creates a lot of buzz, it creates a lot of stir in the marketplace because this is a business credit card that you can get that's a soft inquiry. It's a soft pull on your credit. We'll go into a little bit more detail on that in just a little bit. But that's my favorite thing about this card is that it's a soft pull, no impact on your personal credit when you get this business credit card. The other thing I really like about the card is you have two options. Right? You have the net 30 option, which is kind of like an Amex card. You have to pay the full balance within 30 days. Or you actually have a second option, which is what I like. What I do is you can carry a balance for up to 10 months. The reason I like that so much is that rather than just like paying a minimum payment and then you have this balance for 30, 40 years, right? If you just keep paying the minimum balance, you're never out of debt. If you have a balance and then you pay that over 10 months, it's paid off within 10 months. It's actually very similar to the Home Depot card. There's a business credit card for Home Depot, which is underwritten by Citi, and the minimum payment is actually high enough to where you see big chunks of your principal coming off each month. So it's a good card because you're not going to necessarily get caught up in being in debt, forever, because you're actually making some major chunks away from that balance that you owe. So if you borrow $10,000, it would be $1,000 a month that you would pay over 10 months. In addition to that, the card offers up to 2% unlimited cash back, limits from anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000, although I found like the averages are anywhere from like $20,000 to $30,000 based on client experiences. And the application is quite simple. We'll walk through that in just a moment. APR is anywhere from 9.99% to 34.99%. Plus, you can get up to 20 cards for your employees, and the process is really simple. Right here, it's under the Cards tab. You just click Request Card, and then you can actually just set it up from inside the platform. Plus, while you're inside the platform, or inside the portal, you're logged in, you can actually just set your spend limits as well. Plus, it's really easy to redeem rewards. So what I did is I logged inside the portal here, I clicked on rewards, and I saw that I had redeemable points, 12,304 redeemable points. You just type that right in, that full number, 12,304, and then I can see that I can actually immediately get $123.04 credit off of my bill. Okay, now I'll share with you the application process. It really is simple, it really is quick, but I'll share with you how the process looks like. So you go to capitalontap.com/US, so you make sure right here that you're in the US site, assuming you are in the US, and then you click on Apply Now. Once you go to Apply Now, this is what the application looks like. Literally, it's a quick 2-minute application, very simple. My business is LLC, so I clicked on LLC, and then you have your legal name of your business, doing business as, in case you're doing business as a different name. This is actually a good place to share with you guys. A lot of times what I teach is that if you have your company set up as a neutral entity, like let's just say your company's called ABC Management, and that's your neutral entity, and then you're doing business as whatever it is. It could be ABC Real Estate, ABC Property Management, or whatever. So this is where you would put the DBA, the doing business as, if applicable. If it's not applicable, then you could just have your legal name and you're doing business as the same. And then you have your EIN number, your employee identification number, yours in business, monthly revenue, sales, landline, etc. I always share with you guys how important it is to have a local landline set up. It could be an 800 number, but I like using local numbers because we mostly work with local community banks, credit unions. So you have your local landline that's separate than a cell phone number, and you want to use that landline, and then your address. And like I shared in prior videos, having a business address is very important for getting approvals with business credit cards, business lines of credit. You can use a UPS or virtual address for mailing purposes, but for your main business address, either needs to be like a real office, or it could be your home address, and just you could add a suite. Like today, I'm working from home. I'm here with Riley. I'm here with my dog today. So you can use your home, and you could simply just add a suite. Then you have website information, if applicable, the industry that you're in. I believe I used business services, and then you can click, which card that you want. You want 10% of the balance, or you want the full balance. So those are the two options. You could either pay your balance in full, or you could pay 10% of your balance each month. Then you just fill in the rest of the information for the personal guarantor, enter in your account details, and hit continue. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there are a couple more tips that I wanted to share with you in this video on how to get approved for the business credit card with Capital on Tap. One of them is to actually check out your FICO Score 8, your Experian FICO Score. That's the bureau that they pull. And I would actually look at your business credit score with Experian and your personal credit score with Experian. Now, for your personal credit score with Experian, I always share with people to go to myfico.com and then just go ahead and log in, and you can look at your FICO Score 8. There's different options there which package you want to pick with MyFICO. But there's actually a free way that you can get your FICO Score 8 with Experian, which is you just go to Experian.com, or you can Google the CreditWorks Basic Program. I have this package. You can see right here that it's free, no credit cards required, and it does give you your Experian credit report and your FICO score, which is great because that's what we want. So I like to use myfico.com because it gives me all three bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. However, if you're just trying to get this card, right? You just want to get this card and you want to get the approval and you're not too worried about the other bureaus and you just want to see real quick what's your FICO Score 8 for free, you just go to Experian.com and look at the CreditWorks Basic Program. Now, I have a whole video that talks about how to boost up your personal credit score, including looking at your personal credit utilization, what to do if you have any negative items on your credit report, how to make sure that you have enough seasoned trade lines on your personal credit score, and all of that. I'll go ahead and share a link to that video so you can go ahead and watch that and make sure to boost up your personal credit score before applying. Now, secondly, we'd be boosting up your business credit score. You would simply go to nav.com, that's NAV, and then create an account if you haven't done that already. I like to use the paid account, use the top tier plan, the most expensive plan, because it gives me everything that I want to see within my business credit scores, including my business credit score with Experian. And I think it's only, the loan builder package is only around $49 a month at the time of recording this video. So that way I can look at my business credit score. I can see if I need to boost any trade lines, like by actually getting that account with Nav, they'll boost up your business credit score. But I can also look at my business credit score to see if there's any inaccuracies that I need to update or change or boost. And I can also see where I'm at as far as where is my business credit score. So those are two great tips that I would definitely consider doing. It's what I did before I went and applied for the Capital on Tap business credit card. There's not a lot of cons to this card. There's a lot of pros, not a lot of cons. The only cons I could think of would be that the interest rate can be a little bit high, but then again, we just talked about steps you could take to help improve your score before applying, to help lower that APR. The other thing, which I haven't heard anyone mention this, is that you can't get more than one card if you have more than one business. So like one of the things I really like to do is I'll find local community banks, I'll find credit unions, and I have more than one business, so I can get more than one business credit card. It's a very quick and easy way to multiply the amount of business credit that I can get. So after I got this card, I got my account set up with Capital on Tap, I applied with another one of my businesses, and they told me I can't do that, right? So that would be another con of the card. But other than that, I really do love this card. I really do like these new cards that are coming out, especially soft pull. So it's like there's no impact on your credit score to see what you qualify for, which I really like. And so here are your next steps. If you want to go ahead and apply for the card, you can use my affiliate link. I'll put it right here in the description of the video, and you can get, as of the time of recording this video, you can get a $100 bonus if you use that special link. It also helps support the channel. From here, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And go ahead and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next video comes out.